yeah, so you can kind of see what it's like, how to like wean a child of this age from the breast. So yeah, I'm going to quickly show you guys about Christina and how she has her bitty. So I'm going to get into position. Okay guys, so we are in position and Christina is having her boobies, her bitty. It's a bit difficult for me to hold. If you hear some weird noises, there's an African grey parrot right beside me, and she talks and makes various noises. So if you're wondering what that's all about, that's why there's strange noises happening beside me. Anyway, so this is Christina, and I'm really struggling to hold this iPad. I should have done it on my iPhone really. I'm struggling to hold the iPad into position whilst recording. I'm having to use breast pads at the moment because I started, since I think it's my hormone, something's going on with my hormones. I've started like leaking breast milk a little bit again, and my breast supply seems to be increasing a little bit, and Danny is definitely nursing a lot more frequently, so we've started using the breast pads again, haven't we, Christina? Anyway, are you suckling? Are you getting any milk out? You are? So sometimes she gets some milk out, sometimes she doesn't. I don't think, to be honest, that she's getting anything more than a little taste of it now and again. Is it nice? Do you love bitty? And what I'll do sometimes is I'll compress the breast like this to help her get some extra breast milk out. I'll do that, but at the moment she's like swallowing now and again, so she seems to be quite happy. Yeah, so, and show like an update on how it's going for us. You know, I personally think the method that I'm using is, I'm really happy with the way I've chosen to do it. It's not everyone's way of doing things. This is how we've chosen to do it, and what's the best for me and my child, so that neither of us get upset. I don't know if I'll do the same thing with Daniel. It might happen slightly differently, but this is what we're doing with her. And yeah. So yeah, anyway, I hope this tutorial is helpful to you mums that have extended breastfeeding to older children, because I know that there are very few of us, and we get a lot of you know, grief from people. You know, I personally think it's ignorant people that don't know very much what they're kind of talking about. I'm not saying that in a nasty way, but ignorant in that they've not seen it very much, haven't heard of it very much about breastfeeding mums breastfeeding their children for this amount of time. So therefore they, you know, think that they have an opinion that's based on facts, when it's actually just based on opinion, if that makes sense. So there aren't very many mothers that are doing these type of videos, so I really wanted to make this kind of video to show you that, you know, you don't need to worry. If your child's 2, 3, 4 even, and it's still nursing now and again, you're thinking, oh my goodness, is this ever going to stop? You know, because we're reassured constantly by the, you know, health professionals that the child will self-wean. When it starts to get to this kind of age, you start to think, is it going to self-wean, or am I going to have to intervene and like make it stop? And you know, just to reassure you mums that your child will self-wean, because it will either not want to breastfeed anymore, because it will feel like it wants to be a, you know, a grown-up child, and not want to have breast milk, because it will feel that breast milk is for babies. So it'd be like an emotional development that is part of the self-weaning process, or it'll be a physical thing, like with Christina. It's a physical self-weaning. She is losing the ability to suckle properly. So, you know, and either way, your child will self-wean, and with lots of encouragement and love from you mums, you'll be able to do it without the distress. You know, I think the pressure is, we've got to you know, we've got to stop the baby breastfeeding. There's so much pressure to stop the baby breastfeeding, and you know what, right? You don't need to stop anything. You just go with the flow, go with the natural motherly instinct that you have, that God's given you, and you know what to do. You know when it's not right anymore. You know when that's enough now. Anyway, I'll continue to do another video, like I said, an update to show you how it all goes. I'm very optimistic that it will go really well. Anyway guys, I hope this update has been helpful to you, and I will see you all soon. See you later.